Today we're going to take a look at these 4 knives. We're going to start off with some chopping and just have a little discussion. Stay tuned. Well, good day, everybody. Glad you could join me today. Earlier, I did some chopping. I want to showcase a few of my larger blades. All right. So right here is a knife that represents a Leuku that was made at the Kukri house in Nepal. If you're going to order this one, it's the D1840, they call it. 8 3/4 inch blade, 1 inch and 11/16 for the width, 1/4 inch spine. This one here, everyone should be familiar with. That's the Becker BK9, 9 inch blade, 3/16 inch stock. This is almost a 2 inch wide, and it's a full flat. This one here is a convex. These two, you're sitting at about, this one's about 8.5. This is 9 inch. Very thin stock, 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. Now, both of these are full tang, and these are stick tang. Very important to know that. Now, I started off with this one here, with the convex. It's got some pretty good weight to it. What do I got here? This one here is 22 ounces, 625 grams. A little bit of weight, but it smokes and chips that wood like crazy. You know what I mean? Feels good in the hand too. When you grip this and you start swinging, the design here and the feel on your hand, you're not going to lose it. It's not going to slip. This is black micarta with brass inlays. The Becker BK9. When you have that in your hand and you got a good grip on that with a full flat here, I'm telling you, feels good. The chips were flying. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure it was almost tie, but I would give it to this one here. All right. Now, these two Leukos, very light in the hand, very light steel. All right. Feels good. This one here is very wide in the handle. You think that it's too wide, but I don't mind that. You can grip it up pretty good here, and because of the design up and through here, when you choke up on it and you're using your flick of your wrist by holding it up here, she works good. This one, oh, that's a very nice handle. Very nice handle. I like all four. All right. Light chopping, no problem. Batoning, well, you know what? Stick tang. Stick tang. I guess if you're going to do some small wood, let's say inch and a half, and lightly tap it by holding it this way, I don't see a problem with that. Okay, not at all. Same with this one. I don't see a problem with that whatsoever. It still has a nice heft to it. You can grip her up pretty tight. You'll have no problem with that. These two, what can I say? You can beat that all day long. You can probably go about 3.5, 4 inch diameter logs. No problem. No problem batoning with these. All right. So anyways, for this one here, I'll put all the information right here. For this one here, put all the information also right here. BK9. That's a beautiful knife. Again, information right here. Now this one. Okay. This has got some heft to it. Handmade in Nepal. Like I said, 1/4 inch. That's pretty heavy duty. That is a nice big knife. They call that their Leuku, and you betcha. Okay? You don't have to have a stick tang to make it an official Leuku. Leuku just means big knife. Okay? That is a nice knife. Now, 5160, that's the type of steel, spring steel. Oh yes, very sweet. All right, so I'm going to put these ones aside for now. That's the sheath that came with. It's not too bad. Thin leather, good stitching. The rivets are good. But myself, I'm going to probably change that up, and I'll come up with a different design for a sheath. But still, not bad at all. All right. Fine tasks. You just bury it. No problem. As far as batoning goes, hey, you don't have to see that. That's just going to go through anything. All right. Sharpness. Yeah, she's sharp. You want to make a peg or anything like that? You can make a tent peg very easily. You want to cut her up here. I'll hold it this way. Now take the rotten spot off. Okay. Car's good. Like, I know when you go out and about, if you were to bring this with you, you'd have yourself a smaller little 5-inch, 4.5-inch blade that you could, you know, do all your small tasks with, right? That's not a problem. But if you had this here, a saw, and a small knife, you can do pretty well anything you want to do. You want to make a tent peg? There you go. You know what I mean? You can do it. The convex grind, to me, I like it. I like the full convex. Scandi works very well also. I seem to gravitate more to the convex grind. Yep. Make them all day long. So anyways, if you want yourself a nice big knife, check out the Kukri house in Nepal. Alright, this one here, like I said, is a D1840. Nice knife. Or you could check out any of their kukris, right? They got so many designs, it's unbelievable. I have a few of them also, and I like each and every one. If you prefer a BK9 made in the US, I'm telling you, that is a sweet blade. Same as this one. And that one. 4 very good choices as far as having a big knife with you out and about in the woodlands. Can't go wrong. They have a little bit of weight to them, but if you have something in the line of something like this for a sheath, survival sheath, I got tins in here, got flashlight in here, I got a diamond rod, I got a ferro rod, I got a pack here for light my fire. It's got everything. I can attach that to Molly or baldric carry. So even though the knife itself is heavy, you can carry this inside your pack or over your shoulder. And it's very easy to access your blade. So you don't have to be afraid of carrying around a big knife. This is an excellent way to carry around a big knife. Now, belt loop. Probably put on about, I would say, 1.5 inch, yeah, 1 inch to 1.5 inch belt. Not a problem, but it's heavy, right? So if you got this belt on your waist, you're going to feel it. But it's nice. You can keep that inside your pack also. Now these two are a lot lighter, right? So if you got this on your belt and you're housing it this way, that is very light. You won't even feel that on your side. Not at all. Same as this one. This one even comes with a companion. So even if you have this on the belt, even though it's got the extra blade there, very, very light. And you got a small blade to do your fine tasks. So if you have something like this with a saw, yeah, you'd have no problems taking care of your needs out in the bush. This one here, you could do fine motor tasks with it also. Not a problem. You can get away with just this and a saw. Very sharp. Okay, Scandi, very, very sharp. Very nice blade. And if you want to carry a small little 4-incher with that, that'd be a great combination. So, it's got some heft to it, but you can explode that wood when you're using it. That's a very sweet knife. All right? So don't be scared of getting yourself a big knife. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, it's too heavy, you know, it's not worth carrying. Well, believe you me, you can have no problem carrying it if you got a design like this. Or you could just put a molly or just throw it in your backpack, period. And then just keep your small hip blade right here, a little 4-incher. So, again, I showed you what the knives are capable of when you're chopping. To me, this was number 1. I'll put this as number 2, but I'm telling you, very, very close. All right, and the other 2 would be leaning, because number 1, it's a thinner blade. It's only 1/8 of an inch, and it's very light. Okay, so anyways, give them a try. You know, if you know someone that has large knives, ask to borrow it on your next outing. You'd be surprised what you could do with them. Okay, guys, take care. Have yourself a very good day. Be safe out there. Get yourself a bigger knife. Peace.